Guys, I'm going to share one sentence that completely transformed my life. Okay, let's get into it. So my name is Dr. Sami, and if you're new to this channel, please, I beg of you, like and subscribe. I'm like almost at 200 followers and I'm super excited. So please like and subscribe for more content and just to show me support. Okay, let's get into it. So I was reading this book. I can't remember the name or the title. It was by some Irish author, and basically the main character came across this sentence and it totally changed her life, because she was like, oh my God, what the hell am I doing with my life? And when I read the book, I was like, oh my God, what the hell am I doing with my life? Because I was like, wow, this sentence is so amazing. So without further ado, so what is this sentence, you might ask? It is, you are the average of the 5 people you spend time with. And I was like, whoa. Oh my God. And it really made me think, because I was like, who are the 5 people I spend the most time with? And do I actually want to be the average of them? Maybe I should change the 5 people in my life. And I kind of did do that. So at the time, I was newly divorced, and I did a video about me being broke and unemployed and a single mom of 2. I'll leave the link up here. And I was really wanting to kind of change my life anyway. So this was one of the things I did. So I wrote down on a piece of paper who the 5 people I spent the most time with. And then I was like, do I want to be the average of these 5 people? And at the time, sadly, I didn't. I just realized the people I was spending time with, most of the time, I wasn't actually enjoying my time. I found them a bit annoying and very whiny. The only reason I was spending time with them is because I was super lonely and I didn't want to be alone. That's basically what happened. So then I was like, if someone was to do this about their own life, and they wrote down me as one of their 5 people, would I be like would they be proud that I was one of their 5 people? And then I kind of looked at myself very critically at the time. I was like, probably not. I was a bit like, I was just not in a good place at that time. If I was friends with myself, I probably would have cut myself out from the top 5. I was just a bit negative. My outlook on life was super negative. I didn't talk myself up. I didn't want to try new things. I was just like happy to stay in my comfort zone because I was too scared to do anything else. So I was like, do you know what? This is not me. I've always been like an adventurous person as a child, and I was very like fun as a child. Why am I like a sullen, miserable cow as an adult? I don't know. But I was like, I need to find my joie de vivre. I need to like go back and do the things that I really like to do, even if it's like silly. So I started with acrylic painting, and my art skills are not the best. I actually just did a painting yesterday. Wait, I'll get it and I'll show it to show you how bad my painting is. Ta-da! So basically, this is my painting, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not a masterpiece. And the only reason I've done this painting in such bold colors is because my daughter used this canvas, and she just used the paints as finger paints and just did big blobs. And I was like, oh my God, what a waste of a canvas. So I just like painted over it with really dark, strong colors to cover all the stuff that she did. And then I came out with this. It's not great, but I like it. So yeah, had fun. So back to where we were. So yeah, I just rediscovered what I liked, and I started doing that. So I took up painting, and I was in Ireland at the time, and I created a knitting club and a pub quiz club, which I was super proud of because we always won every pub quiz. If anyone knows me, I'm mad into the pub quizzes. I love winning, and I think it's the only time I really shine. So I know random facts about like ridiculous things, but the only time I get to use them is in pub quizzes. So yay. So I just started to do things I liked, and then because I was doing activities that I enjoyed, I was meeting people who also enjoyed similar activities, and I just started creating a lot of friends, and friends that I actually wanted to spend time with. And it also made me really critically assess who I was spending time with. So at the time, when I go out with like a group of people, I'd like pay extra attention to what they were talking about and how they were talking about other people. So I'd be with a group of people and they'd be like, oh my God, look at your one, look at her trying to be this, trying to do this, or did you see her, she does this, bad mouthing her. And I was like, wow, this person, like especially on Instagram, is their friend. On Instagram they're like, oh habibti, happy birthday, all this stuff, but then behind her back they were just slagging her off. And then I was like, oh my God, when I leave this table or when I go, they're definitely going to slag me off. And like, do I really want to be surrounded with people like that? No. So I just cut everyone out who just talked negatively around people. I really value people who, when they describe someone or talk about someone, they'd be like, oh, look at this person. Oh, she's amazing. She's doing, isn't that so cool? People like that, they're just positive, and I want to be around positive people. I don't want to be around people who are just gossiping or bad mouthing anyone, because it's kind of a what's it called? Schadenfreude. You know, when you talk bad about someone and make them look bad, and then you feel a bit better, even though it doesn't really make you a better person. It's just the illusion of being a better person. What would make you a better person is perhaps, I don't know, getting some therapy and just being happy with yourself. So I began to assess how people talked about other people, and the same applied to me. So if I had to like talk about someone, I'd never say anything bad, because I just don't think it's conducive to the conversation. Why do I have to focus on a negative of a person? We all have our flaws, we all have positive sides and negative sides, so I'd always like try to look at the positive side of a person and use that, like, oh, do you know this person, she's writing a book, or oh, do you know this person, he's doing a master's in climate changes and that's so interesting, stuff like that. So I just focused on the positive in people, and if you believe in the law of attraction, I started to attract people who are more positive as well. So in conclusion, I think it's very important who you spend time with and the type of people you spend time with and the energy and the frequencies that they have. You don't want to be vibrating with someone at a low frequency, because it just brings you down. Like, do you ever go out with someone and then after you come home you're like, oh my God, I feel like drained, just tired? It's because some people, they just have that, I call them energy vampires. They just suck the life out of you, and they're always like, oh, the restaurant, oh, look, the service is bad, oh, the food's not perfect, oh, whatever. It's just like, why people just complain all the time? They just weigh you down. Don't surround yourself with people like that. I'm not saying surround yourself with people who are like super positive, because that's like a whole other thing, this whole toxic positivity thing where it's like everything's amazing all the time, because that's not genuine or real. Just surround yourself with people who have similar interests. Don't badmouth anyone, and just like have fun in life, because if you're with people who are happy in their own skin and they're enjoying life, they'll never, you know, slag someone off, because they don't really care. They don't have the energy or the time for it. They're just happy doing their own thing, and that's the kind of energy everyone should aim to have, because it just makes life so much easier. Just pay attention to who you're spending time with. Just think to yourself, who are the 5 people I spend the most time with? Do I want to be like them? If I was on someone's list, would I improve the average rating or not? And just like do some work on yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know. Also, if there's any sentence that completely changed your life, please write it in the comments. I'd be so interested to read them. So that's my video for today. Oh, bye.